All right, guys, welcome back to episode number 8 of Patrick's Parabox. Yesterday we left out in clone puzzle 16, and yeah, I really couldn't, or was it not that we couldn't, but we were struggling to identify what we needed to do. And after recording, I went back to it and gave it a couple of minutes and saw the solution. So what I hadn't anticipated. Obviously, I did identify that we needed to get the blue into here and then get back into the clone. But what I hadn't come to realise at the time is what I've just done here, whereby I could literally push the room, push the room into the gap of the clone room, which won't have any effect on what happens to it, which then allows me to push this box into position. And now it doesn't matter that we've lost the clone because we don't need it anymore. So, yeah. Really simple solution, but massively overlooked in this instance. So, all right, here we are with something seemingly a little bit similar. So we have a box, and so we just need one box in here. So it gives me the impression that I don't know if this is right, but we would need to use okay, so this is no, we need to push the clone inside the clone again, don't we? So what's stopping us from just doing this? The fact that we can't then get that round. Okay. So clearly these blocks are going to be used for something. We're just in an experimental phase at the moment. That's just going to keep creating that loop, isn't it? Oh, okay. I think I see what I need to do. We push this into here. Then we use these two cubes to actually push that into there. Then we drop into the top. Very clever. Very clever. Take this round. Oh, come on, Nick. What you doing? There we go. Yeah, clever puzzle indeed. This one is number 18. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of clones here. Clone on a clone on a clone. Okay. We can't push those around. Well, we can. I think we need to do something like this. Which is all well and good. However, we've got two here that are effectively stuck on the side, haven't we? If we do this. So that gives us two there. So by doing that, though, we are isolating two. So how would we move one away from the corner? That's the question. how do we do the third? I was thinking I could like push 2 in here. Well, I ain't messing about, is it? Yeah, I wondered there if I moved to like a middle position. That is quite clever. Yeah, moving to the middle position kind of changes how we interact with the block itself. So, yeah, that's really clever. I like that one. Okay, so what have we got here? So that takes us outside of the void. That almost seemed too simple. But obviously we can't go outside of these boxes here, which is the key element here, I think. So again, I'm just reinforcing the central position logic, I think. do that. What happens when you push boxes in and out of that central position? I will say though, honestly, I'm not oh, hold on. No. I've done that wrong. I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, it's more like reinforcing central position logic. And how boxes behave when they're in that central position as opposed to not being in the central position. Oh boy. Now. Okay, I think... Oh, hold on, next. That's got to be the clone, hasn't it? Alright, so I think that's the right idea. I think potentially where some difficulty may lay or what we actually need to work out is just how we maneuver these boxes out the way, because we need to basically get here at some point to be able to separate these two. Unless we were to... I can't push that in next again, it's not in a central position. I mean, that's a thing I could do. Matter if we lose one of those on the bottom then. But okay, let's play like that for a moment. We can afford to lose one of these blocks. The problem is doing that. You... And we're in a clone and a clone and a clone. We caused another paradox. I suppose... That is neat. Yeah, we moved the clone around inside the box. How we can reset the position of that box. That is very neat indeed. We keep like swapping the positions of the clones. Yeah, that was pretty darn sweet. All right, what have we got left? We have got 3 more to go. Got our original inside the clone here. And then we've got a... That's just the box inside the box, isn't it? I'm instantly regretting my decision to do this, because we would need to push this into there. Yeah, I've just created a paradox. So I think we need to keep the clone almost. The minute I go in there, we lose it. I don't think there's a lot we can do about that. Pushing that against there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's the right sort of idea, though. So we're pushing the clone in yellow to persist the clone inside yellow. Then we push that into there. Now we can push this one out. And with our clone, we go back into the main screen. Oh, yes, that's right. Then that one goes out there. Yeah. I got it in my head. Whether or not I made any sense of that is another thing. Okay, so what we need here, we've got, is it 3 or 4? 3 boxes again. So I feel like it's going to be a pretty similar solution to this one. Let's create a paradoxical situation. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get these blue ones done before the end of the episode. these are very similar to our other ones that we've dealt with so far, the line ones. And Hugo actually made a good point about this, that they're kind of more like portals, because you're kind of going in different rooms. You can see all the rooms in this one. Oh, yeah, we forgot about that, didn't we? So... I want to consume this in green if I can. That's not what I wanted to do by consuming that in green. But once we go there, that's a kind of like a sticking situation. Microphone. Okay. And in here, but we probably needed, because we can't go through here, can we? Oh, it's close, not quite right. So... that's the one we need to push into... No, it's not. No, can't do that. The only way to move this is to push it into here, isn't it? Right, so we do this, move this, push it out the bottom. Push us into position. Oh, and I need one of the other ones in there as well. That's not what I wanted to do. Right, so that's that. Now that puts us there. Now in here, we do the same thing with this one. And exit up to the top. Alright, last one for clone. We need to finish in box 2. I think this one is the clone. And infinite spaces exist even in this environment. Sorry about that. Right, where was we? I don't know where it was. There we go. So we had 2 here. I've lost my trail of thought now. I blame work. I think... What's the clone there? But I need to... Now I need to push this ready from the top. And then put this one here. Push that out there, going there. They're really satisfying to solve because of the way that they're laid out. I really do enjoy those puzzles. But yeah, there we go. May take us 2 days, but all 25 puzzles on clone are now done. Up to 112 solved. And our next area is called transfer, with quite a few more puzzles in it. So we come and tackle those tomorrow. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. And until next time, happy gaming.